Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He understands this is a huge conference matchup with the 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hits inside. It's Alexander. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out to that?
And the Commodores in the hurry-up.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quarterback signaling to his guys. To the air, it's Carter. Throws for the tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt is on its way. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Quick give. It's White. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Out wide right, it's Spence. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Running inside, it's Alexander. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the Commodores back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the run, it's Alexander. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, it's Alexander. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. To the air. It's Carter. He's got it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Commodores will try to move the chains on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Holds on, it's White. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the...
Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Grab behind the line. It's Connor. Got him right there.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Alexander. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Sets his feet. It's Carter. Rushes on. Finds his target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He's changing the play. Wants to throw one first. Right side, it's Alexander. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're looking to throw on second and short. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Oh, the big fella running to glory. Touchdown, North Texas. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Quarterback changing the play. Back to throw, it's Carter. Snags it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Commodores with the 1st and 10.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. He'll set up to throw. Out wide left, it's Brown. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Look out! Finds his man. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Commodores have this offense rolling. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the...
Wide open spaces. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The Commodores, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw it. He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Jackson will throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Rolls right. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Needs it here on fourth down. Extending the play. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. After run, now throw. And he gets it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air, it's Carter. Trying to make magic with his feet. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Alexander. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown Doors! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for space, it's White. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with New Mexico, taking on the New Mexico State Aggies. And it's the Lobos, engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They give it back to him. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to squeak through the pile. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Under pressure. Chase to the right. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really
snags it, and there's running room. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Mean Green. And that one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, North Texas. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking to throw, it's Carter. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he gets rid of it.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Makes the catch. It's Sherrill. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Commodores go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hits inside. It's Alexander. There's some room. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
To throw, it's Carter. Still looking to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one up. Offense lucky, that wasn't a turnover.
Quick give. It's Alexander. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He's got him in the flat. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Jackson will throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Great place to start for this offense. Changing the routes with his receivers. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. The snap sets up the throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they have it.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Running inside. It's White. He's got the 1st down. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll run the counter. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Here comes the Heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Running it to the right. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Mean Green. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Moving the pocket, it's Carter. They're all over it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Left side is Sherrill. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to find his man in the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and long here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Adams. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Carter. The short hands, it's Alexander. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Going to try to get it himself. This time he's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rushes on, and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. They'll leave it with the lone back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
Jackson gonna throw it. He's gonna take off. Oh, he's got some space. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Defense in press coverage. Looking for a crease to the left. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night, the most impactful handoff of